And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of SmackDown. We got representing the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley, trying to get involved in that women's triple threat match at week 4.
Also stolen from me in the draft. Just throwing that out there.
Hey, you chose to go with the plucky young Chance, and you took a chance on Chance, but I chose for Judgment to be decided. Oh yeah, I saw the amount of people running in. I love how AJ Lee ran into the ring
Just to show off.
just to steal the glory from Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley still doing her entrance, by the way. Listen, AJ Lee making her return to wrestling.
Her surprise just patiently slid. I don't even know if Rhea has noticed yet.
AJ, that's prime AJ.
AJ just taunting behind Rhea.
Like I said, that's my number one most missed person in wrestling is AJ Lee.
As Rhea is yet to now noticing AJ.
AJ Lee, of course, the much smaller.
Bella has rung though.
Significantly more technical, experienced, arguably successful as well.
Yeah, Rhea.
I mean, they're both former women's champions, of course, but AJ Lee was, for a long time, the longest reigning Divas champion.
Yeah, Rhea don't care about none of that now. All Rhea care about is spreading that brutality.
So AJ, going for the pin already.
One. Ooh. Big kick out. Ooh,
of course,
clubbing.
The Black Widow of the WWE, AJ Lee. Oh,
coming back with those forearms to Rhea. Ooh, and a clubbing one to the back of the head.
Listen, I'm just saying, AJ.
Kicks to the gut.
A revolutionary in women's wrestling.
Ooh, that arm trap headlock. I mean, showing it right now that veteran is getting back on the offense.
Oh, drop kick right to the back.
Yanking back in that camel clutch, just pulling back on the chin of Rhea Ripley. Rhea using that power. Oh, big elbows to the face, to the grill of AJ. Did all this with the jacket on, but now I love those Sami Zayn. Same shirts.
Which one?
Just the one with him drawn on in like a stick figure.
Listen,
they were just like 3 of them front row, and it was hilarious.
They're all just preparing for the fact that in 2 weeks we get Sami Zayn in a fatal 4-way match.
Hey, that is something I would be excited for too. But this is the land of opportunity, and AJ and Rhea are looking for an opportunity to be in that women's triple threat match to see who's gonna go ahead and face Charlotte at Backlash. I almost said Charlotte.
I'll just say, imagine AJ Lee wins. And then we get the woman who was basically, let's be honest, kind of the Charlotte of the women's division of her time.
Yeah.
And that she had that shit on lockdown.
AJ Lee, it was the inevitable at one point, but now it is Charlotte. Rhea.
Now, to be clear, I preferred AJ as the inevitable way more than I prefer Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte as in, but it fits. Charlotte isn't inevitable. It just.
My only issue with Charlotte, she is great in the ring. Phenomenal even.
Oh, AJ.
The Shining Wizard. Whew.
Trying to take Rhea's chin piece.
Look at AJ's damage compared to Rhea, by the way. My only issue with Charlotte is her entire gimmick just is a tribute to her dad.
Well, I mean,
she's not her own person, it feels like, which kind of sucks.
I would say she's her own person. She even had the whole feud where she basically told her dad she didn't basically want to be around Octopus Stretch.
And yet she still uses music that is just a remix of his.
Well, I mean, that's
she
really
still
not
uses his finisher.
She modified it.
She put a bridge on it.
That's different,
it's still
though.
A figure 4.
Oh, you can go down a list of people's finishers and be like, that's just to modify it. That's just to modify it.
Give me AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, the Styles. Michelle McCool used it too.
He used it first.
So that's still somebody else still used it and still did it the exact same way.
She did it first of all. She did it after him though. That doesn't count.
I
That's
mean,
like okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on now.
Happens.
Oh, CM Punk uses the GTS, but, you know, Kenta, he made the move. It's the same situation.
And he still uses it. And it's still, I think both
And
of
yet-
them use it, and there's not a problem with it.
That's depends who you ask.
Exactly,
and
and
that's
that's
Kenta, there's a problem.
There's a problem.
'Cause
Like,
CM
like
Punk-
the elbow drop, for instance, the super kick.
The
Or
super
even
kick
like
is
the
so overused.
spear.
You
The
named a
sharpshooter.
move that was far
The
over.
ring of Saturn. Like the crossface.
Yeah.
The power bomb.
Okay. Here's the thing.
The pile driver.
But you're using
the
an
frog
you're
splash.
completely ignoring the fact that she only uses it because her dad's Ric Flair. She uses the music because her dad's Ric Flair. The reason she is
I
a
say the music-
14-time women's champion.
The music she can only control to a certain limit. I mean, the fact that, like,
her entire gimmick, her entire career has been I'm Ric Flair's
the
daughter.
anchor.
It's gonna tap her out. Look at her damage.
Nah, I think it's just targeting the legs. I don't think.
Oh, it is. It is just targeting the legs. But like
No.
the entire issue with Charlotte, yeah, she's great in the ring. She puts on great matches. She's a 14-time women's champion because she is Ric Flair's daughter, and there's no other reason to it.
I feel like that's false because she is so good, and I
it's
feel
not.
like that's all people.
If she was not Ric Flair's daughter, she would not be a 14-time women's champion.
I feel like that is false, and I
It
feel
is
like
not
people
false.
see Flair, and that's all they get attracted to.
That's why she's.
No, I feel like that's all people want to tag on to her is that
She'd still be a women's champion.
she would be in the same. She would be in the same position she's in now
Incorrect.
because she's good.
Incorrect. Fake news.
I think that she is.
They are putting her on the track
Because-
to be a 16-time women's champion because her dad is Ric Flair.
If that was the case, they would have booked Tamina to the moon. And her, because her father is Jimmy Superfly Snuka, and she uses the same Superfly.
Yeah, it's an issue there too. Her dad's also a murderer.
That's
Okay.
okay. We could get to talking about Jimmy Fly like a note, but yeah, she uses like the Superfly, and that's not a problem there. But I don't. She's not.
Oh.
She's not a Superfly like copy though. She's not
No,
like.
but Charlotte, a lot
I
of her
think-
stuff is a copy of her dad's.
I think if a lot of stuff was a copy of her dad, she'd go
The
around
robe.
talking about how taking.
Even the entrance gear.
That's aesthetics. Like that's like they did with Ted DiBiase.
Yes, and it was bad.
It wasn't really because he's the $1 million. Oh my!
The difference is
They
Ted
do it.
DiBiase
They did it with.
Jr.'s
They did it with Cody. Cody literally like during the whole, my family. All of a sudden my southern accent is starting to come out more than.
Let me throw this out here though. Difference between Ted DiBiase, but AJ Lee just won. Holy shit! Difference between Ted DiBiase Jr. and Charlotte. Ted DiBiase Jr.'s theme was a fucking bop.
It was. I'll say that. 100. I cannot deny that. Oh, I still
money.
I still listen
I
to it.
come
It's
from
still on my
cash.
playlist. Oh,
Oh,
it was my theme all during like WWE 12. Oh,
dude. Yeah, it's a banger. But
but I,
Real
onto but
we got a
AJ
whole
moving
nother
on to the
match.
triple threat. So now meeting her in that triple threat, it's AJ and Shotzi so far.
absolutely gonna be a.
Let's head on to the
phenomenal
next match
Let's
and
go.
see who it and see who will be joining them in that final triple threat
Oh,
spot.
I want to get one glimpse at AJ there. There we go.
All right, and kicking it back into women's action, we have a former SmackDown Women's Champion from Season 1, Bianca Belair,
BB.
looking to make her way into that triple threat in Week 4 to see who will take on Charlotte at Backlash, and her opponent is a woman who has a little bit of history with Charlotte, but also to some could be considered the Charlotte of her day. One
can
of the
see that.
patriarchs of the women division.
I do see that as a
Trish.
pretty common belief.
Stratus faction.
So you know what I just realized? Guess who I didn't book at
I said
all?
the patriarch. I meant matriarch.
Guess who I didn't book at all?
Who?
Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic.
Wow. Seems like they have to have a match against each other now.
Fuck it. Backlash. I'm booking it.
They're for the cruiserweight. We just reduced their size. But
You know what? We mentioned doing a show on Wednesdays. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do 2 matches per show. It's just gonna be guys who, for a showcase,
guys who didn't just.
it's gonna be Velocity. Fuck it. It's Velocity, baby.
I wish they would give
I'll
us
let you
velocity
text-
and heat.
I'll let you
as-
text me 2 random people to throw on SmackDown, or throw on the SmackDown side of things. That way they
Paul
get some
Heyman
showing.
versus Vince McMahon.
I'll do it. Vince McMahon versus Triple H.
It could be.
Control of WWE. What fucking nerds.
Bring it back. Oh my god.
Interesting enough, I don't think I booked Will. I did book Will Ospreay. Okay, Will Ospreay's well. But like looking week 3, we got Naomi, Io Shirai, and Sasha Banks. And then for the TV title, we got a ladder match. Solo Sikoa will defend. We got Gable versus Bryan Danielson in a submission match because I think that fits both of them perfectly. And then you get Kofi Kingston versus Adam Cole to determine who moves on to the Gable and Danielson's also in the men's fatal 4-way. So the winner of both of those matches will go against Roman and Edge to see who faces Brock.
See who will join the Battle of the Spears.
The fact that it's entirely possible that we get Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at the first pay-per-view is the most WWE booking possible, and I love it.
Special guest referees is the match type they should bring back. It's so fun.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna change. So I'm making like I said, I'm probably. So after you leave today, I'm gonna have to go to the grocery store. But after that, I'm gonna be making the 5 things we want in WWE 2K23. I'm gonna change the War Games option to
match specialties,
more match types.
Like how they used to have like the main event section where it was just all like the crazy, like the boiler room. Like
yes, I missed the boiler room. That's another one.
Let us go more backstage areas. Let us go to the PC Center and go into every ring in the PC.
That'd be awesome. Let us go into the street again.
Yeah, I want to be able to hit a helicopter and be able to dive off.
Climb the helicopter.
Also, make it a cross platform.
Is it not for online?
No, it's only for community creations.
Damn, that kind of sucks. It does kind of like, I'm looking at our win-losses, by the way. It's kind of rough seeing all these all these losses already. But we do have a lot. We got a good few wins. I mean, Candice LeRae.
I feel like that's what AEW problem. They were just like, there's a lot of losses on this. Yeah. Where's Serpentico at?
100 losses. See, I think if they were going to do the 100 losses, they should have made a story out of it.
I think there shouldn't have been a person with 100 losses yet.
I mean, they're 3 years in.
And they have so many more people who could like.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Because if
Serpentico's never gonna be like a fucking.
I know he's
there as a jobber.
But then 100, I feel like you could spread that out.
And he doesn't lose to unsigned people. He only loses to signed people.
Oh, he loses to like big stars or whoever like they're pushing.
Yeah, which is fair.
He's been into he's in Raul Mendoza territory. Like
before he joined Legato.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying, Serpentico is in
short arm DDT.
He is in a legendary faction.
2.
He's a part of the Chaos Project.
All of them can share the 100 losses.
Dr. Luther.
Give him just 25 of Serpentico's losses. Just rewrite the hidden books.
Go for
Trish.
Kayfabe it like it's a Goldberg streak.
From the top, bro. Did you see Grayson Waller? Oh, Grayson Waller did the plate trick to.
Yes, he did. Aren't they wrestling on Wednesday?
Yes, because that's New Year's Evil, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I kind of hope Grayson Waller wins.
I think that's what everybody's kind of like hinting to, and just having
as
Braun
much
just
as
being in the Royal Rumble and just having
that'd be cool.
Trish Stratus with the Stratus.
Wow,
faction.
already. I mean, that's only the second match of the night as well, but
that is. But that triple threat is set now.
Oh,
it'll be Shotzi versus AJ Lee.
Wow.
Versus Trish Stratus to see who will go against Charlotte Flair at Backlash.
Well, it's all good, but let's get on to the next match. Any hint for it?
Next match. So the next match is going to be a World Heavyweight qualifier.
Ooh.
It will be Carmelo Hayes versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Wow.
And ladies and gentlemen, continuing with that World Heavyweight tournament, a member of that World Heavyweight division, the A superstar, looking like what a championship need, Carmelo Hayes. Woo. And he trying to collect some jerseys this season too. Season 1 had a hot start with that U.S. title, but fell out of glory, looking to reclaim it now in a bigger division. And this might be the biggest jersey on his wall if he can get it tonight.
I mean, let's point out, didn't he beat John Cena when Cena was the world champ, or did Cena beat him?
Cena beat him.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, he still had a great showing. But here is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Rocking that attire. That was a really good Cody attire.
With his infamous tattoo all across the back.
I can't see. Is the tattoo on his neck in the game?
No, I don't.
It is. It totally is. I can see the outline. If it's not, I'm gonna
one of these men.
I will rage.
Will be joining.
It is.
One of these men will be joining Shinsuke Nakamura in that fatal 4-way week 4 to determine who will go against Pete Dunne at Backlash.
So, fun fact: did you see that they have Cody Rhodes temporary tattoos?
Oh,
I'm just trying to find it.
Yeah, if you don't have temporary tattoos, no, you skipped it. It was
Did
at
I?
the top. Yeah. No, I thought.
He's got some good merch.
Yeah, I like
Cody already going for the pin.
I thought that was good.
the blanket.
Yeah.
You can get the
You
weight
gotta
belt. $115.
Because I think it's like an actual weight belt.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind those shorts.
I like the hoodie. I wouldn't actually mind the dog, like the pharaoh.
Yeah.
Or the ugly sweater. Just go ahead.
I do like a good ugly sweater. I've considered starting to buy some more of them. That's a nice pendant. I like that. I could have sworn I saw Cody Rhodes at American.
They probably had it at one point.
I feel like they did. So what I was going to do for a punishment for us one time is we have to put the temporary tattoo on the neck.
Steven Larson did that, and they had to keep it for a week. Like Steven,
buy enough to apply a new one every day. Well, here's the thing: I wouldn't be allowed to put it on my neck with my job. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm a paramedic. I don't have that luxury.
No, you can have it on your forearm.
100% would put it on my forearm. I'd put it somewhere visible. Let it look as fucking silly as possible.
Oh yeah, I'd put it.
Clean it every morning. Apply a new one.
I put it on the front of my neck, just so that way,
so everyone sees it.
It's just like, bro, is that what? Yeah,
be like
adrenaline in my soul.
Something, Cody Rhodes.
I didn't know they had the flags though that you could put your name there. And that's
I do kind of like that. I do kind of like that. So I do have a lot of ideas for our new set for the pod. Because it's not, at least for now, it's not gonna be the pod. It's not gonna be the set for the recording. So we'll have to move the microphones every stream or every time. Mm-hmm. But that's really not a big deal.
Muscle Buster!
Oh my God, that's a signature from him too.
Cody going for the pin. One, two.
Kick out by Carmelo Hayes.
Cody looking like nothing but business here.
She knows we're recording, and she still comes over here.
Cody
into the crossroads. There it is.
Melo's still by those ropes.
Let's say Cody, not for long. Cody trying. Yeah, I've got a lot of ideas for how I'm going to make the set for the pod. But yeah, long term, I'd like to get
1, 2.
You know what? I'm just going to buy lawn chairs. Instead of using those, I think lawn chairs would be like the outside folding. Mm-hmm. I think that'd be interesting.
I mean, that would work just the same.
That'd be pretty comfortable too.
Cody,
I've got a good one I got on deployment.
Cody going to the top now.
Big missing the elbow.
Missed the dusty elbow. Cody.
Oh, he did the deal! So you know how it is. You got it.
Cody fired up himself, beating the chest.
It's part of it's a gimmick at this point.
I've accepted it.
As you should. I just wish somebody would go for a pin off of it so I could be like, no one kicks out of the Falcon Arrow.
I think you have to wait on a Seth Rollins for that. Oh, Melo tripping the ankle.
So I have decided if I were to become a pro wrestler, I would want that to be my finish, the superplex into the Falcon Arrow. Just how sick it is.
That's a hefty move to take every time, though. Springboard forearm.
Well, that'd be like the German into the Rainmaker is the one that normally
crosser.
That's how he finishes big matches, and that would just do the Falcon Arrow for like the lesser matches. But this might be it.
Two.
3. Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania 38 wins.
Had to give a shout out to his WrestleMania 38 attire maker. But Cody moving on to challenge Shinsuke Nakamura in that fatal 4-way.
Yes, but
I mean,
we still
the
have
triple threat. I'm sorry. No, yeah, fatal 4-way. No, I said that correctly. We still have the main event to come, which is another IC qualifier. We got a little AAA IC qualifier, if you get what I mean.
I don't, but let's get right to it.
And starting off, we have Angel Garza.
That's a gorgeous man right there. You know he's looking for someone in that
Latin Heat, the Latin lover of SmackDown.
Oh, I was like gonna wait for him to rip the things. He doesn't do it.
No,
which he should.
And then stepping over from the UK, we got the kid at the beginning. We got the A kid.
I like that you know it's him instead of Styles. That's impressive. Of course, the A kid.
I gotta know my roster, man. I gotta
listen, man. This kid. He's a mathematician. Right? He's very, very precise.
He takes things to the next level. He's always looking for that golden ratio.
Other Axiom references.
I feel like his knee pads are just all the Axiom references that he...
Yeah, because isn't it literally Axiom's mask?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a great reference to a great. I'm gonna get. That's it. I'm adding it to the tattoo.
And then we got the face that runs the place.
The phenomenal
AJ Styles looking to win this qualifier to go on to that fatal 4-way at Backlash to be the champ running the camp.
I thought you had him in the I thought this was for the IC.
Yes.
You said world.
Oh my bad. IC, yes.
I think you said. I should say.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, because you disrespect AJ by putting him in the mid card, but that's besides the point.
AJ,
a former pure wrestling champion.
The IC has always been touted as the workhorse title, and who else to show how these young bucks the way the workhorses get down than AJ Styles?
So you say young bucks? They're not hired, okay? We don't mention that.
But they were
phrase.
a part of the club. He was a part of the club. They were a part of that club in Japan.
That's a good point. All former Bullet Club members.
At the same time,
that being said, Bullet Club is for life, except for AJ Styles.
AJ Styles for life.
That's a Kenny Omega reference.
Oh,
whenever they kicked him out, that was what Kenny said. He goes, "Hey, Bullet Club for life, except for AJ Styles."
2. Ooh,
which is funny because they also kicked Balor out.
A-Kid. But as you see this AAA triple threat, A-Kid, Angel Garza, AJ Styles.
Just a casual reminder, AJ Styles never actually the leader of Bullet Club.
No, I think he said I think he even said he always considered Carl Anderson.
Carl Anderson was the leader. AJ was just the ace.
Because Carl, besides Tama Tonga, Carl was the only other one to like really hold singles gold.
True. At that time.
Yeah, because he was never open weight champion at a point, or like
I don't think Tama was until after AJ.
No, not Tama, Machine Gun.
Yeah, Carl Anderson was the never open weight.
Tama Tonga is now though.
He is, yeah. So, well, here's the thing. So outside of, and of course, this is elimination rules. Outside, what did you call it?
I think it's a gourd buster.
It might be. I thought you said Cora drop, and I was like, "Hey, listen, don't come for my girl." All right, she's on Raw. She beat Becky Lynch. Because I about Becky Lynch, so far in Universe Mode, has had the worst luck in the first episode of Raw 2 separate times. First, she was the first eliminated in the Aztec Warfare match.
Becky Lynch is a second-time player. She's a halftime heathen.
She's got a great second half in season 1.
Oh, A-Kid.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
Butterfly backbreaker.
Garza fighting out.
Garza, I know his finishes that wing clipper, and I think he has like a spin out like.
I just want to point the fact that
arm breaker.
We're currently in a situation where this is just on normal difficulty, so that goes a little quicker. Mm-hmm. Imagine what the legendary difficulty for pay-per-views.
It's. I had the same thought though. for the
pay-per-views are absolutely going to be bangers. Like I said, Velocity had already happened.
By this time,
and we got to see Keith Lee versus Dominic Dijak, and then whatever match you book for SmackDown.
It was probably a better match.
First of all, balls.
just my roster is just an eclectic group.
Maybe we start having the cruiserweight title defended on Velocity. Well.
Probably
that'd be
and the
just like as a like
the calf crush. Ooh,
that could be a pretty good like
in
weekly.
betweener.
Yeah, I like that. TRC's dead. It's Velocity now. Velocity and Heat would not be the worst idea. Oh my god,
we have a bunch
of
cons.
We should do Heat instead of TRC. Just because TRC, I feel, could be a little bit more difficult to
get everything for.
But Heat as our sort of pre-show for the pay-per-views.
We can still have a TRC title on Heat. That's only defended on Heat.
I support it.
I'm
down. And then Velocity will be like the mid-show that we want to showcase some of our lower guys on.
I thought that was just Heat. I thought that was just
No, Heat's gonna be pre-pay-per-view. It'll consistently be pre-pay-per-view, and it will also showcase guys. But Velocity will be the weekly showcase, if that makes sense. So every Wednesday will be Velocity.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna do I think it should be a one or the other.
Oh, I'm down for both. Velocity is like sort of the superstars or the main event, if you will.
Yeah.
And then Heat working as Heat, unless we just do main event as the in between.
Yeah, I was gonna say then, just like main event as the in between.
Velocity as the pre. I prefer Velocity over Heat personally.
Well, I mean,
but I think algorithm wise,
as far as like one more mid show than doing two more like side shows.
Well, I meant like one purely for the pre-pay-per-view.
Yeah, like
where the Top Rope Commentary Championship will be defended and whatnot. Ooh.
Breaking A-Kid open like an egg.
I'm also debating if I want to count the wins and losses that are on main event or Velocity, or we'll figure that out. Which one? Well, you know what we do? We make a wheel with like a couple different shows that are minor shows, superstars, main event, Velocity, and Heat. And whichever one it lands on, that is what our weekly minor show, if you will. That would be what our weekly minor show is.
Angels. Oh!
That's
A-Kid with the golden ratio.
Oh, is that what that move is?
That's what I'm going to call it, because I know that's what he calls it now. But that's
the move. He hits it.
The golden. I know they call it the golden ratio now. I don't know what he called it before.
A-Kid's really good. I mean, he's no Noam Dar, but like, no. What the fuck did he just do?
Standing corkscrew.
It looked like I thought it was
almost like a
630. That's why I was like, oh my god.
Garza keeping it tranquilo in the corner. He's got one of those wing clippers on standby. Doling it out to A-Kid for his troubles. Two.
A-Kid able to kick out. Styles at the ready. Oh.
Styles. Inverted DDT.
Dropping Garza. A-Kid now. Poor A-Kid. Oh, wait. Maybe not.
Trying not to get dropped with that calf crusher.
Ooh, half and half suplex. Styles landing right on his neck.
A-Kid lining him up. I thought he was going to look for that phenomenal blitz.
Oh, no, instead, a neck breaker. Styles going for the pin off the neck breaker.
Yeah, I thought he softened that head up.
Oh, not enough. I mean, Styles does have that Styles Clash or Phenomenal Forearm at the ready. Speaking of which, really, brother?
He saw him getting up. He wouldn't have enough time.
The Fujiwara.
He's got it cinched in.
That spinning Fujiwara arm bar. I do want to throw this out. Just is not related to this match per se. We are almost guaranteed at some point there will be trades in the season because we have such a large roster.
Yeah,
and we want to switch.
Garza scoops in, and
Styles that drag.
Styles, Pele.
Of course, a tribute to not just
the soccer hero Pele. May he rest in peace.
Don West as well. May he also rest in peace. One of the greatest commentators to ever do it. I mean, that man had more excitement.
2, 3.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles Moving on to Backlash.
Wow.
Joining. Oh, wow.
Joining Ricochet and L.A. Knight.
Yeah. In that fatal 4-way at Backlash. I definitely forgot who won that first one.
I love that word.
Huge LA Knight fans, but AJ Styles, the face that runs the place, looking to get some gold, trying to be the champ that's running the camp. We'll see if he can do it at Backlash.
And we'll see you next week on Monday
Yeah,
for Monday Night Raw.